Hello fucking low, guys. Welcome back to DZ Life. And if you don't know what that stands for, it represents a progressive group of artists, creators, influencers, professionals who basically come together on the internet, and we use that power to leverage our lifestyles, to leverage our growth, our businesses, and whatever endeavors that we might be, trying to put into this world to have an impact. So today's video is going to be about the first ever Facebook ad that I ran. But basically, I just want to say that I study digital marketing at uni right now. However, I haven't had the chance to put all the practices and all the principles that I've been learning into practice. Right now, I'm doing my placement year in uni, and I really decided I'm going to take a lot of that time to kind of dive into these things and, use it to help me personally to grow my brand, as well as to help my placement when we get to that point where they're going to need me to create an ad and to sort out a campaign for them. I think a lot of artists are going to be interested in my community. I think a lot of influencers as well. But that being said, this is also a very beginner thing. So if you're looking for more advanced kind of lesson about Facebook, this video probably isn't it. But what I will say is that if you are looking to get better, if you are looking to take your digital strategy and stuff more seriously, you're going to want to know these things because, it's all fun and games being an artist. It's very fun, but this has to go beside it if you're really trying to reach more people. If your message, your impact that you're trying to have, if you want it to be more effective, then this is what helps you. A lot of people have this stigma that everything has to be organic, that, when you start running an ad or when you start doing things like that, it's kind of like you're pushing. But really, there's no successful businesses or anything that's really made it. Even charities and organizations like that, they all need to put themselves in front of people, and they all need to reach more people to get their message and their mission to get it done. And that's what this is about. That's what me learning this is about, so that I can get myself and my intentions, my goals. I can put myself in a place where there's more people who know what I'm doing. There's more people who interact with me. There's more people who take me seriously. So yeah, just remember that this is a serious thing if you're trying to get better. So without further ado, let's go into my computer and get busy. Manager. This is my essentially the home screen. This is the dashboard. It shows me all of the campaigns that I've got running, and as you can see, this is the one that I ran. It's obviously not active right now, but let's go into it. And there's a few things I want to show you. Actually, first let me just show you the results. So 38 page likes that I got in total. I got a reach of 1,277 people. The total impressions is 2,305, and overall it's about 0.84 pence per like that I did. And so 38 likes out of 1,277, not a lot. That's like 2.6% or something. Not a lot. So there's obviously a lot of room for improvement there. But I am just starting off with this. So this actually almost doubled the amount of likes that I've got on my page. So you have to just kind of keep things in perspective, really. Plus this is my first ever campaign. It just helps me to get results. So I'm starting to get data and stuff about my audience. So I'm not really too unimpressed with that. I think that's a good start for me personally. So this is the ad itself. There's a few settings. I'm probably going to make a different video explaining what the different things do, because I don't want that to be a distraction for me. I just want to show you the results of what I did and kind of the insights that I got from it. So there's two different sets of ads. So if you know anything about marketing, and I'm assuming you're kind of interested since you're watching this video, there's something called segmenting an audience. So you don't just run one ad and show it to everyone. You run a specific type of ad for one type of audience and then a different type of ad for a different audience. So like the messaging or the content of the ad is a bit different. And that's kind of what I tried to do. So in that one campaign that I did, there was actually two sets of ad for two sets of audience. And the two types of audiences that I went for was one, the photographer, because that's one of the things that I'm into. Like I want to get more people that are interested in photography into my community, and then the influencer as well. So that's another thing. I wanted to find influencers. I wanted to, keep them in my community. Basically, I wanted them to like my community. Oh yeah, that's another thing. The goal or the objective of this campaign that I did was to get more page likes, and that's one thing that Facebook will ask you before you make a campaign. That's one of the first things they ask you. What's your objective? And there's like a bunch of things. If you have a website, you can, grow traffic. You can direct traffic to your website, or if you want like people to take a specific type of action, a lot of things that you could do. But my goal was to get people to like my page. Now, as you can see, the photographer said, I realized pretty soon after starting the campaign, it was just useless. Something about how I set up the target audience in that ad just didn't work. And literally, I think of all the 38 likes that I got in this campaign, there was like only 2 of them that came from the photographer set. So let's dive in deeper now a little bit into the influencer, because I want you guys to see kind of the results. So let's go to the chart. And again, I will show you how all of this works in a future video. But for now, let's just see the results of the one campaign that I did. All right, so 36 likes, as I said. Now this one, of all the people that I reached, which was 1,277, if you remember in the start of the video, 1,180 of them were from the influencer set, which is crazy. That means something that I did with that set of ads just didn't work. It wasn't reaching the right people, or well, it wasn't even reaching anyone, to be fair. So look at the amount that I spent. I spent £32 was the budget for this ad. £30 out of that 32 went into this side of the campaign. And the frequency, I'm not going to tell you. That's basically like the amount of times that it showed that same ad in the feed of the people that seen it. Excuse me. So the demographics, this is the real targeting now. This is actually, no, let me tell you about the targets that I went for. So the demographics was these here. I didn't really do it much for a demographic audience. I wanted to kind of go for more of a psychographic segmenting, because demographics, really, that's just like things like your job, your age, the type of place that you live. I guess that's geographic, but there wasn't really much of tweaking and getting specific into targeting people based off demographics. I think the biggest part of demographics that I did was to just set the age of whoever was seeing the ads. So the age, actually a funny thing happened. In the beginning, I set this to 18 to 65-year-olds. I must have made a mistake because I thought I set it to 18 to 25. As the campaign grew, I kind of changed it. But I changed it to 18 to 25 in the end. So let's go into the behaviors of the people that I reached. So the behaviors was, because I was trying to get influencers. I wanted to kind of find people who was already into this kind of lifestyle already. So people that traveled often. So if you think about it, it's like I'm looking for influencers, people that maybe have like a traveling blog or a traveling page or Instagram page about their traveling adventures and things like that. Or console gamers, that's a big thing right now. A lot of people stream themselves online, playing games and stuff like that. People that own Facebook pages, people that are into travel and tourism page admins again, and people that have communities and club pages and they're admins on it on Facebook. So, those types of people already into this kind of a lifestyle of, taking digital seriously because they're actively doing it. Again, business page admins, health and beauty page admins, things like that. That's the kind of behaviors of the type of people that I'm looking for. And that's why I put them to be targeted by Facebook on here. Now, interests, again, blogs, digital marketing, marketing online, shopping, entrepreneurship, online advertising, Instagram, video production, video blog, TikTok, social media, Snapchat, all of them things, the people that are interested in things like that are the types of people who would be a good fit for my campaign and for my community. And that's why I set the ad to go for people more like that, because they're the types of people that would respond more easily when they see my ad. So that's the audience. That's the audience that I targeted. And as you can see, most of it was psychographic elements. I didn't, when I was setting this up, I had the chance to go for, people who worked in the soul field. I wanted to, there was a point where I was thinking about people who already worked in digital marketing and stuff. But then I realized, if they have a kind of like a corporate job in the aspect of it, they probably don't have time to be online doing things. I wanted more people who actually their actual lifestyle was about this already. Much of the video, you obviously are interested in digital marketing. So please, please, please like my page, my Facebook page, DZ Life Community it's called. I'll probably put a link in the description. But that was the first part of the video. I had to cut it short because that was quite a long video. I'm going to make sure that I put the second video, and I'm going to link it as well in the description. So again, like my Facebook page, also like my YouTube, and click that notification button because I'm going to be putting out a lot of content and I want you to always be able to get it. So thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.